we bring in a different voice for this segment, we like to feature lots of local comedians and try and continue the laughs. Today, we touched on a bunch of different topics with my good friend, Tommy Taylor Jr. Take a look. A new study found coffee actually could help you live longer. According to the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, people who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day saw increased longevity and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. By the way, the study lasted about 12 and a half years, which I think might make it the longest study ever conducted. Do you drink coffee, and does this sound about right to you?
I drink a little coffee. I'm gonna start drinking a lot more. I don't want to make this a race issue, but I do feel like this is why we need more Starbucks in the Black community. I think white people had the secret years ago. That's what this the family youth right there. I'm invested.
That is interesting. Well, you know what? But the Black community, we've always been known for longevity. So we have to be falling in the face of this whole study because we don't drink coffee like that.
You gotta drink more. I'm wondering who the control group was.
You know, I'm wondering because I feel like coffee drinkers talk about drinking coffee all the time. And that is how you know that they stick around with you forever. A non-coffee drinker will just go about their business. They just fade in and out of your life. But you always know when a coffee drinker has left your life because you haven't heard about what they're drinking.
That's true. I mean, because when you think about it, coffee does affect a lot of different functions. After you drink a cup of coffee, you usually have to run to the bathroom. It cleans you out. So I understand why it's like it lasts long. It gives you a lot to talk about. Like it's a drink that keeps on giving.
Our next story, former President Donald Trump somehow found a way to shock us again with something crazy that he said after the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago and allegedly found classified documents. He told Sean Hannity, "You're the president of the United States. You can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it." Declassification by thought. Do you think he can actually do this?
This is what I missed. I missed the excitement, the entertainment that Trump brings, like to anything. Like honestly, I feel like he misinterpreted.
I mean, you don't have to miss it. I believe it's still active on Truth Social, as long as that's still up and running.
Much though. It definitely hasn't been around as much.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, honestly, I feel like he misinterpreted the word. I think he thinks it's unclassy. I think he thinks declassified means He's like, I've been declassy my whole life. Me and my wife Melania, everyone's declassy. I declassify every woman I look at.
That is true. I wish I could I wish I had that power. I definitely wish I had that power. One thing I can say in his defense, if he says that he believes he could declassify documents by thinking about them, I believe that he believes that. Is there anything that he could say that would shock you?
He found the Lord? Like, I don't know. Just
Obama is the greatest president we've ever had. That would shock me. If he went with that would.
And Martin Luther King is his hero. I think that might be.
Martin Luther King is his hero. Will be good. Illmatic is the greatest album of all time. That would shock me if he hit me with that. There's a couple
Tupac fan.
What was that?
He loves Tupac and The Color Purple. Like that.
There you go.
Trifecta.
There you go. Protect Chicken George at all costs. If he ever converted to Beijing as his preferred method of making sure he has something up top, that would shock me too. If you want to hear more from Tommy, he has a show tonight at the DC Improv called Almost Ladies Night. I've done the show before. It's lots of fun. And you can also check out his show on Amazon Prime called The Tommy Taylor Show.